Kenya will be considering to secure funding to achieve the affordable housing agenda under the Big Four agenda to deliver 100,000 units per year. Housing and Urban Development Principal Secretary Charles Hinga has warned the private sector to tap into the housing agenda by raising capital to meet the huge housing deficit, which stands at about 1.8 million units.
We are hoping that we'll also work with Corporate Council for Africa in rallying our private sector so that by the time our head of state goes to the United States later this year on a roadshow for the Big Four, that we will be able to have created sufficient momentum for in the private sector to be able to make a useful contribution in realizing those objectives. I'm sure the objectives are noble, and I'm sure that there is a lot that needs to be done to realize them.
For us to succeed, there are three things that we need. A, I need to mobilize your capital. I need you to invest. I need your equity into the structure. Two, I need to attract debt into this housing program. And number three, all progressive countries, nowhere in this world have they managed to tackle the issue of affordable housing without something called a little sacrifice. Now, let me tell you what this little sacrifice is going to do. I need to be doing 10,000 houses a month for me to meet my 500,000 target. Now, how do I move from 10,000, from 1,000 a year to 10,000 a month? That means we need to create a bulk off-taker.
To some good news now, the government has moved in to formulate a labour migration policy in a bid to address the high levels of unemployment. Under the policy, unemployed professionals will go to Europe, which is a shift from the traditional Middle East, which has been a destination for low-cadre workers. Already, the Ministry of Labour has started engaging several European countries and will see the first batch of Kenyan professionals leave for work when the new policy is finalised.
And we've been working on various policies that are aimed at enhancing and creating employment opportunities in this country, both locally and abroad. And starting with abroad, what we've been working on specifically is that we've defined a labour migration policy that is soon coming out. And the purpose of this policy is to ensure that as Kenyans go out to seek employment, they're actually catered for, and that we have streamlined foreign employment in this country.
The authority, as enshrined and as established, was to look at critical areas of employment promotions both within and also outside this country. One of the critical areas that we are looking at is to create jobs within, beyond the borders of this country. And not only looking at the low-skilled employment, but also professionals. And we are already in engagement with a number of countries in the Middle East and also parts of Europe and even East Asia, so that the critical categories of profession like teachers and doctors will have opportunities. We are also coming up with a labor market information system so that we can place employment opportunity wherever they are against the information that is required.
So the Institute of Human Resource Management is positioning itself as the best professional to conduct the lifestyle audit in support of the President's directive. The officials say they are placed better in understanding their employees mainly on wealth as it focuses on people's careers and performance.
IHRM shall continue in its partnership with the various arms of government for better and improved living conditions for all Kenyan citizens. We have always consulted the Institute and brought them as one of our key stakeholders to add value to whatever policies, whatever regulations, whatever laws that we either intend to put in place or disseminate to the members of the public.